There's not one positive story. So you're literally gonna watch your child die.
What we're dealing with is a neuromuscular disease that it's terminal for children.
Our world that we've dreamed of in a 30-second diagnosis just ruined our life. And then you hear that there's this drug. To me, Lurie's is kind of synonymous with hope. It's given her hope. And no one's given up on her.
We brought family in thinking they were going to say goodbye. We were sure of it. This was probably the 10th time we've buried our child. I can't tell you how many times we've gone through this. Several hours later, being pulled into an office saying, so what if I were to tell you that that drug that you felt was so far out of reach was within 48 to 72 hours?
If she's the first one dosed in the expanded access, I mean, it's a step for a larger solve.
If you can find the cure, if you can find a way to solve this, you're going to be able to solve a lot of other neuromuscular diseases. It's almost bigger than her at points. To be the first, if we're going to go through this, it's like winning the lotto. I mean, even though we don't know the outcome and it may not even help, just to give me that big piece of hope that I lost 2 days ago. Today, right now, at the very moment, we would probably be putting her to rest. We would be in this room right now, doctors would be starting to unplug. To not be doing that right now, and I thought for certain we were. And to know that we're the first on top of it, I mean, come on, how can you not be excited about that? I almost don't want to know what this will do, because now you keep your hope alive. Every day could be something different.
Most pleased as a new sponsor this year to present you with a check from the bottom of my heart, and on behalf of motorcyclists throughout America, a check for $165,000.
Oh, that's lovely. That's a good heart, John. Thank you. To John Davidson of Harley Davidson. A great company of people. Thank you, John.
In 1980, the Harley-Davidson Motor Company and MDA joined forces to lead the way to a cure for muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related life-threatening diseases. In the more than 3 decades since, the generous Harley-Davidson family of dealers, customers, employees, marketers, hog members, and suppliers have contributed to an incredible $103 million to help MDA and MDA families live longer, stronger lives. Those funds have contributed to cutting-edge research into treatments and cures for diseases that take away physical strength, independence, and life. And the investment is paying off. In the past 18 months, the Food and Drug Administration has approved 3 new drugs to treat muscle disease. All 3 drugs were developed with the help of MDA-funded grants. Grants made possible and thanks in part to the generous support of Harley-Davidson. Harley-Davidson riders have also provided hours of enjoyment at MDA Summer Camp with sidecar rides and by helping give kids with muscle disease the freedom and independence to leave their limits in the dust. As MDA continues its quest for treatments and cures, we are grateful and honored to Harley-Davidson for giving MDA and families the ride of a lifetime.
I thought it was just gonna be like, you know, a little camp outdoors, you know, s'mores and stuff, but more like a vacation.
We get to do a lot of fun stuff. A lot of people, they help us and they make us feel really good.
Makes me feel just like I can conquer the world.
It feels like you can do things instead of in the real world, it's just like you can barely do anything.
You don't get judged here. You can look a certain way and you just get treated differently. You just feel the same. You feel the same inside and it doesn't matter what's on the outside.
It's really fun to hang out with people that know what is wrong with people, and it's just like hanging out with people that you feel comfortable with.
Be the one to come to camp, have fun, you know, do what a kid's supposed to do. Camp is best.
I would be really sad if I didn't get to come. It's important for kids to come here.
Thank you for letting kids like me go to camp, because sometimes you wouldn't understand how much makes a kid feel good to come to this camp, because they treat us real well. It's like another home. Thank you.